Starting in the number 10 spot and progressively getting better and better, this is the Kiwi Design Comfort Head Strap, coming in at a price tag of only $19.99. But if at any point during the video you want to check out any of the 10 accessories, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links, but the Kiwi Design Head Strap. So just under 20 bucks, but a lot of times they have coupons, so links below for current pricing, because it does change. This head strap upgrades the uncomfortable stock Quest 3S strap to a much more comfortable, kind of elite style strap. The stock Quest 3 head strap is just terrible. It requires constant adjustment and it does not distribute weight very well. The headset almost feels like it's pulling off of your face with that one. This is especially annoying when you're sharing your headset. So if you have a sibling, friends, significant other, or you're just wanting to share it with other people, yeah, the stock headset, it literally won't work. However, for under 20 bucks, you can pretty much solve that, which is sweet. The head strap design here is pretty simple. You have a twist turn dial on the back like a bike helmet, which has tactile bumps, which then makes it bigger or smaller. And then you have a Velcro band on top. So really only two things you need to adjust. And in most cases, unless your head sizes are wildly different, the only thing you really need to adjust is that dial on the back, because the top band really just controls the height. But to go to a new user, it takes literally about 30 seconds or less to get that snugly fit on their head, and same thing when going back. Now, comfort here is also greatly improved with thick plush pleather padding on the top band and the rear padding, providing a secure fit without really any discomfort. It's especially good for active games like Beat Saber, really keeping you locked in without really sacrificing anything here. It is heavier than the stock band, but it balances weight like way better, so it actually ends up feeling lighter. And this is compatible with not only the 3S, but also the 3, and I've been using this head strap now for over a year now, and I'm not the most careful person, and this thing has held up great. Overall, for only $19.99, if there's only one thing you're gonna buy on the list and you don't have a huge budget, this should be it. But with that, let's move on to the number 9 spot. This is again from Kiwi. This is the Kiwi Design Charging Dock, coming in at a price tag of $59.99. Yes, it's expensive, but it does a lot. So this is an RGB charging dock for the Quest 3S that provides a clean way to display and charge your headset at the same time. Build quality here is excellent, featuring a sleek black plastic design with the reflective Kiwi logo. The top platform here has a soft touch rubber coated surface to prevent any scratches, and it's surrounded by a well-diffused bright RGB element. This also has swiveling holders on each side to accommodate the controllers, which is sweet. It uses a magnetic controller with a USB-C dongle that snaps into place when you set your Quest 3S down to charge. So there's no plugging anything in, you just set it on the dock and it's charging. The RGB lighting is fully customizable via buttons under the platform, allowing you to switch between modes, static colors, or just turn it off completely. Important if this is gonna be in your bedroom and you're sleeping. The quality of the RGB here is also really nice and bright with no dim spots. Really no complaints. Overall, it's a great way to not only charge and clean up your VR setup, but also to put your prized headset on display in your room, which I think is pretty cool. But next we move to the number 8 spot, and this is the Sarlar carrying case. Again, keeping it budget friendly, coming in at only $18.99, with another version being $29.99. This case has a sleek modern design with a felt lightweight exterior, similar to Meta's case, giving it a stylish and premium look. Not quite as good as Meta's, but it's a lot less expensive. The hard shell is very durable. I've also had this one for a very long time as well, because it works with not only the 3, but also the 3S now. And I've used this to carry my VR headset around and it hasn't hurt it at all. Now, I'm fairly careful with it, and there is another carrying case that I have on the list if you want super durability. But for most people, this is gonna be enough, and it's at a better price point. This also has a leather-like handle for carrying. Inside, there's a designated space for the headset with either the standard or elite head strap, the controllers, and a zippered compartment for your cables and other accessories. Now, if you're planning on getting an aftermarket headset like the number 10 spot, then you choose the other variant, which is that $29.99. That will allow you to fit up to bigger aftermarket head straps. That's what's so cool. Pick whatever you're gonna do and go with that. Me personally, I recommend doing that unless you're gonna get the Meta-specific Elite head strap. But me personally, I'd save the money. You get both the carrying case and the head strap and probably spend less than if you go with Meta. Also in the box, it includes a lens cover, which is super nice to prevent scratches. And as a nice little bonus, this also comes with stick-on rubber grips for your controllers. But with that, we move on to the number 7 spot. This one is awesome. The Prism XR Carina W1 battery belt. Yes, you heard that right, battery belt. Coming in at a price tag of $59.99, but at the time of filming, there's a $10 off coupon. So again, check links below for current pricing. That coupon might be there. It might be bigger. I don't know. I don't control it. Check the links below. But this thing is a 10,000 milliamp hour battery pack with 30-watt fast charging, which extends the Quest 3S's playtime from 1.5 hours to 6 to 9 hours. And the battery belt fully charges in 2 hours. So if you do the math there, you can literally play infinitely, which is pretty cool. Now, the cool thing about this is this battery pack, instead of being worn on the head strap itself or on the neck, which personally, I'm not a big fan of the neck ones. I like the head strap ones, but the big benefit here though is because it's not worn on the head, one, you don't feel it on your head, and really when the belt's on, you don't even really feel it at all. But that allows for that 10,000 milliamp hours. So if you guys are real, like you just play long sessions, that's what this thing is great for. The design here is well thought out with an angled USB-C cable to prevent tangling. This features a durable build with rubber coating, metal accents, and an adjustable elastic strap with a magnetic clasp for easy on and off. You literally feel like you're going into Ready Player One when you put this on. It's awesome. Overall, it's a must-have for all of you all-day VR players. But with that, let's move on to the number 6 spot, which is the Syntec Link cable. Now, this one is boring, yes, but it allows for possibly one of the best $2 values on the list. Let me explain. Firstly, this comes in at a price tag of $25.99 for the longest version. And at the time of filming, that has a 10% off coupon, so it's even less. 2 lengths here, 16 foot and 20 foot. You might think, what's so special about a cable? Well, 2 main points. First, if your headset is low on power, you can literally plug this in and keep gaming without losing battery life. And that's possible because this cable has now been updated to a USB Type-C to USB Type-C, which allows for more power to go through. So you can literally play infinitely if this is plugged in. But second is it allows your Quest 3S, or literally 3, 2, whatever you have, to be used as a PC VR headset. So if you have PC VR games, or if you have a PC and you're also a PC gamer, it's a freaking must. Like, it's non-negotiable. I'm a big PC gamer and I love doing the Meta Quest just with the Meta games, but I also sometimes want to play my Steam games. This is a must for that. Now, Meta sells their own cable here, but it is literally $80. It does the exact same thing, except that this cable actually gives you more because it comes with a USB Type-C to A adapter. So if you don't have a Type-C port on either your PC, laptop, or even just a wall plug to charge it, you can still plug this in with a USB Type-A because it comes with that adapter. Meta doesn't do that for $80, which is crazy. And the 20 foot is longer. Meta's is only 16 feet, which you can get this in 16 feet, but it's even cheaper than that $25.99. Oh, and on top of that, this has a lifetime warranty. Really a no-brainer for all Quest 3S players. But with that, let's move on to the number 5 spot. This is where they start getting, yes, a little bit more expensive, but so freaking good. This is the new Meta Quest carrying case. I know it sounds boring, but this is the brand new one. Don't get the wrong one if you're interested in this. Coming in at a price tag of $49.88. If you just type in Meta Quest carrying case, it will show you the wrong one. So make sure to use the link below, but this one has been updated and it's way better. Now, this case is more than twice the price of the Sarlar. However, it's more than twice the design and quality as well. The exterior is just more solid and can definitely take impacts better than the Sarlar to probably a significant degree. When you feel these hand in hand, hit against them, it's a pretty big difference. While I think the Sarlar is more than capable of protecting the Quest 3S, the Meta takes it to the next level. The zipper here is extremely smooth and it's smaller, which actually makes a difference because the Sarlar slightly flexes when you push back and forth. This thing stays absolutely solid. The loop handle here is also thicker and it feels very premium, but it's the design here, the design that makes the big difference. Once inside, there is now a mesh pop-in, pop-out pocket that has this piece of metal that they use to like snap it out, snap it back in. Feels very premium, with then the controllers sitting over top of that space with space below the controllers for the straps to sit in. This makes it insanely fast to not only put cables in, controllers, then the headset, but without doing any of that like shifting around type business. This thing is fast. And I will say I absolutely love the pop-in, pop-out rather than a zipper pocket. So good. Is it necessary over the Sarlar? I would say if you're buying this for a younger kid or teen, quite possibly. In my experience, also being a kid and a younger teen, they just tend to not be as careful with their stuff. So I think the extra money here could be good to just ensure protection because this case is very solid over the Sarlar. But if you're an adult and you're just looking for protection, I think the Sarlar is going to be completely enough. If you are an adult and you're looking at this, get this strictly out of it's luxurious, it's quicker, and it's just very well thought out and polished. But with that, let's move on to the number 3 spot, which is the Meta Quest Compact Charging Dock, coming in at a price tag of $59.99. Typically, Meta stuff aren't on my list for these Quest products, but they did such a freaking good job this year. It is amazing. This is the most goated controller charging dock. The thing that I like about this most, besides the insanely good build quality that literally feels like a tank, is that you maintain the stock battery covers. So when you actually use this and you get this charging dock, your controllers look no different than they do before. They look stock, which is awesome. This then magnetically charges, again, through the stock battery plate. It's so good. On top of that, it's stupid easy and it works 100% of the time. These snap in because the magnet is very strong and you never have to like wiggle them. Some other chargers you have to wiggle, which is okay because the price tag is lower. But on something like this, if you just want the most seamless process possible, I mean, this is it. I'm an adult, I play VR and I don't have much time. So when I pick up my VR headset and I want to play, I play and then I dip. So if my controllers are dead, I end up just not playing. If I have to go plug my controllers in after I play, it's just, I'm not gonna do it. This thing is changing for me because before you even put your controllers down on a table, you're just in pass-through, you set them on there and they magnetically snap in and that's all you need to do and you're good and your controllers are always charged. I love this thing. If you're not planning on getting any covers or straps for your controllers, this thing is amazing. I do not think anyone's gonna regret getting this. But now the number 3 spot, which is crazy. This technically isn't on Amazon, but this is Zenni optical lenses. If you wear glasses, this is huge. Coming in at a price tag of $49.99 for prescription lenses and $29.99 for non-prescription lenses. Now, the new Quest 3S actually comes with a glasses spacer. However, this significantly reduces immersion with the lenses being farther away, which then in turn decreases your field of view, which is honestly it's just not as fun. As well as depending on your glasses shape and size, specifically like smaller glasses, you have the potential for that glass-on-glass contact with the lenses, which could scratch them. And I don't know if you guys know anything, but the lenses on these headsets are literally the most expensive part. So if you scratch them, there's really no fixing it. However, these clip-in lenses pretty much solve that. They maintain your field of view, you don't need to use the glasses spacer, and they protect your lenses, like more than they would if you didn't have them. These come with an anti-fog, anti-scratch, and anti-reflective coating, making them great even if you don't need a prescription. Not only for protecting the lenses, but fog and smudges and smears, all of that kind of stuff, these are excellent for it. However, you might be like, if I'm sharing with my friends, no, it's still actually very quick to take these on and off. Literally to install them, you just line them up, press them in, they'll click, and then they're in place. Removal is just as quick, pull up, they pop off, making it very easy to switch between either glasses or contacts, which I do pretty regularly. So sometimes I use them, sometimes I use contacts, but also when I'm sharing with friends, it's very quick. Overall, if you wear glasses, especially if you don't wear contacts, this is a must. If you want to get the most out of your Quest 3S, you have to do this. But with that, let's move on to the number 2 spot, which is, in my opinion, if you have the money, make sure you get the number 2 and 1 spot. This is the AMVR knuckle straps, coming in at a price tag of $24.99. But at the time of filming, they have a $5 off coupon, so 20 bucks. This accessory is a game changer. Adding a band to your controllers that lets you completely let go while they stay attached to your hands, enhancing the immersion and reducing strain. Plus, it also doesn't block any of the IR trackers. Picking up the controllers is easy. You literally just slip your hands in. Making adjustments and moving things is simpler without needing to set your controllers down or hang them from your wrists. Like, you can adjust your headset with literally just like letting your hands go, which is super nice. These are made from a soft, grippy silicone with some metal accents. The adjustable Velcro strap is very comfortable, non-abrasive, and it's very quick to adjust them to hand size. These will go from like small, tiny hands to pretty large hands. There's also a convenient rubber flap that you can just pop out to get in and out your batteries, which is nice. Installation here is really quick. You just take the battery cover off, slip on the grip, pop the tabs in, and you're set. Now, really the only con here is that you can't use the Meta charging dock with these, which I'm so torn between. But if I'm only gonna have 3 Quest 3S accessories, it's gonna be these knuckle straps, 100%, a carrying case, and then a upgraded head strap. which leads us into the number 1 best Quest 3S accessory. This is the Anapro A3 Max battery head strap, coming in at a price tag of $69.99. This head strap is the best no-brainer Quest 3S upgrade, not only giving you way better comfort, but also allowing you to play longer. And all in one package. This features a magnetic battery that can snap on and off to the back. This adds 6 hours of extra gameplay, giving you a longer VR experience without needing to charge. The battery charges via a USB Type-C, and like I said, this is magnetic and it has a very strong magnet that snaps on the back that you can do really without looking. So you can just find your battery and pass through, snap it on the back, and keep playing. Now the head strap comfort here is great with plush padding on the front forehead area and the back of your head, evenly distributing the weight and eliminating uneven pressure. The adjustable dial here is again just like a bike helmet and allows you to quickly find a perfect fit. And this one is even easier to share with other people when compared to the Kiwi design, as it doesn't have that top strap. Because of the extended forehead plate, it doesn't need it, so it's actually only one adjustment to adjust different head sizes. That is really cool. This really well evenly distributes the weight. Build quality here is also excellent. This overall has a sturdy design, mostly plastic, but high quality feeling. This isn't too heavy, especially if you're not running the battery. Like without the battery, this is very light. I think it's significantly lighter than actually the Kiwi design head strap without the battery, obviously. It also matches the Quest 3's color scheme perfectly, so yeah, no problems there. Installation is quick and easy. Take the stock head strap off, slide in the left and right connectors, plug in the battery, and you are green to green. Overall, there's no need to explain why the Anapro head strap is my number 1 Quest 3S accessory pick. But again, if you want to check out any of the 10 accessories in this video, there's Amazon links below for the US, UK, Canada, and international links. But this is a consumer tech review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.